Jake Paul has sensationally offered Mike Tyson $5 million if the boxing legend can make it through the fourth round of their contest next month.
Mikey, if you can last more than 4 rounds with me, I'll give you an extra $5 million.
The controversial fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul is just 1 month away now. Many people have slammed the decision to still go ahead with the controversial showdown and remain concerned for Tyson's health. However, it appears Paul is confident the fight will go ahead and has recently offered the 58-year-old a huge bet just weeks before the clash. In a video uploaded to TikTok on the page of his gambling site, Better, Paul was seen lying shirtless on a sofa as he stacked some money on his fake belly. Paul said, Mikey, if you can last more than 4 rounds with me, I'll give you an extra $5 million. However, there was a catch in the American's offer. The problem child revealed that if Tyson couldn't last more than 4 rounds, then the boxing icon will need a permanent reminder of his defeat to the youngster. He added, but if you don't, then you have to get a tattoo that says, I love Jake Paul. Deal or no deal? With just weeks to go until the fight, there are a few fans who believe the 58-year-old isn't taking the fight seriously. During a recent chat with Jimmy Kimmel, Iron Mike claimed he was training 6 hours a day. He said, I am training extremely hard. I do 6 hours a day. I start at 11 a.m. and might leave the gym at 5 p.m. Kimmel looked stunned and replied, oh no, 11 a.m. So that's 6 hours straight, or is there a lunch break? The former heavyweight champion admitted there was a small break as a shocked Kimmel gasped, oh no! In the same interview, when Tyson was asked if he intends to be high during his bout with Paul, he replied, I'm going to be so high off life, yeah. Kimmel then asked, will you be high on marijuana as well? Tyson replied, that's a possibility too. But Bob Arum has said that there's no chance a 58-year-old Mike Tyson can come out victorious during his fight against a much younger opponent in Jake Paul.
Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, what do you think of that fight? You're Brooklyn, I'm Brooklyn. Mike, at 58 years old, can he beat Jake Paul 30 years younger his age?
The answer is no.
Bob Arum has seen it all in boxing during a career spanning almost 60 years and counting, but the return of Mike Tyson to face Jake Paul later this year may be something new. The bout has drawn considerable criticism due to the inactivity and health issues of Iron Mike. He's facing an active younger man who, despite being in an extremely different skill bracket, packs a strong punch. Arum, who promoted some of Tyson's bouts early in his career, gave the former undisputed heavyweight champion little to no chance. He stated, the answer is no. Tyson can't beat Paul. A 58-year-old guy, no matter how good they were, no matter how athletic they were, are not gonna be able to fight. You can't throw punches like you're supposed to. You can't do a lot of things. I hope Mike doesn't get hurt, but I really give him relatively no chance. You lose that muscle memory as you get older. These concerns are legitimate, especially considering the age difference and the significant number of hits Mike Tyson endured throughout his career. The repeated blows to the head pose serious risks for athletes in sports like American football, combat sports, rugby, and others that involve continuous head trauma. This is a major worry, and even Tyson must be aware of this issue. While it's true that he didn't take excessively severe hits, he still faced a lot of impact over the years. In a recent interview, Paul explained his strategy for beating the 58-year-old Tyson. He stated, the strategy for beating Tyson, Jake explains to me over breakfast, is to just box on the outside and then use my footwork to be more agile and get him chasing me, and then attack him when he's out of position. That should frustrate him. His opponent, he suspects after studying hours of Tyson fight tape, will try to trap me on the ropes and then get blows off to angles on each side. Gareth A. Davies expressed significant concern upon learning that the fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul is set to become a properly sanctioned boxing match. He voiced his apprehension, stating that he doesn't want to witness a boxing legend like Tyson suffer a defeat at the hands of a YouTuber like Paul.
I am very concerned about the news this week that this is a sanctioned boxing bout that will count on the record. I do not want to read on boxrec.com or on Wikipedia that Mike Tyson in 2024 lost to Jake Paul, an influencer and a YouTuber, in a veritable boxing match. It's just not right, and I think we should be concerned about his health, and I think we should be concerned how one of the greatest living icons of our sport, Spencer Oliver, is forced to fight.
Willie Hutchinson believes that Tyson can win against Jake Paul, especially given what he sees as Paul's limited skills. However, Hutchinson also expresses his strong disapproval of this matchup, citing the significant age difference as a major criticism. He feels that this age gap raises questions about the fairness of the fight and whether it truly showcases the best of both fighters. He said, "Wow, that is still happening. It's terrible, isn't it? The man is 60 years old. I still think he can beat and knock out Jake Paul even at the age of 60. He isn't worth anything. I think it's a shame though, really. It is letting boxing down, and it is making it a bit of a mockery. I mean, what good is that doing or gaining for boxing?" He also noted, "But everyone will buy in and watch it. It's Mike Tyson fighting Jake Paul. They are big names. It's a shame. I don't care how much money you are getting. I wouldn't jeopardize what I've done if I was Mike Tyson, just to say I am fighting Jake Paul." Having fought Mike Tyson twice and emerged victorious on both occasions, Evander Holyfield has intriguing insights regarding the upcoming fight between Tyson and Jake Paul. Recently, he shared his thoughts with the media, offering a unique perspective on how he believes the bout will unfold. "I don't know how much confidence that Jake Paul has and all of that, but he's gonna be a lot quicker. If he stays close to Mike, then his chance of winning is gonna be great, but if he tries to stay back from Mike, he's gonna get caught. The point about it is, does Jake Paul take a good shot? I never seen him get hit by nobody. That's it. It may be over cause he ain't probably never fought nobody that punched like Mike. You never know, just like Mike quit in the ring. He got tired and just quit and just sat down. I'm done." Eddie Hearn, who was already critical of this fight, has once again criticized the upcoming fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, labeling it as dangerous, irresponsible, and disrespectful to boxing. Hearn plans to attend the event at the AT&T Stadium to support Katie Taylor in her highly anticipated rematch against Amanda Serrano. However, he insists he will depart before the main event. He stated, "We received a massive offer for Katie. I'm not gonna tell her she's not allowed to fight on that card. Financially, it's the biggest purse of her career. I won't be watching the main event. We'll be there defending the belts, and then I'll be off." Regarding the main event between Tyson and Paul, Hearn expressed, "The reality is that 20 years ago when Mike Tyson retired from the sport, he was shot, completely finished. It was actually sad to watch then, 20 years ago. I'm in awe of him. He's one of my favorite ever fighters, one of the greatest of all time, but he's a 58-year-old man. You only need to speak to him and look at him to know this guy should not be in a ring again." Reflecting on the scrapped initial matchup, Hearn thought that should have been the red flag indicating the bout may have been misjudged. Hearn continued, "That was the moment they should have realized that this was actually a bad idea. Everybody loves a dollar bill, including me, but sometimes the green-eyed monster can make you some bad decisions, and I think this is one of them." Whilst Joe Rogan admitted that the iconic boxing champion can still impress fans worldwide with his work on the training mitts, that's far from being comparable to a full training session.
He looks great on the mitts, but that doesn't mean that you know as much as I know.
Yeah.
I can look good on the mitts.
Yeah. Yeah. I tell people that, like, bro, mitts doesn't show anything. Yeah.
Especially if you watch in 30-second clips. What you want to see is him sparring. You want to see him hitting the bag for multiple rounds. You'd want to see, like, let's see 3 rounds hard on the bag. I'm going to see what you could do. I want to see how your feet move. I want to see what it looks like if you're off balance when you're throwing combinations. You look like Tyson.
Despite his concerns about Tyson's health, both the veteran commentator and welterweight king stated that they are still going to be ready to watch the drama unfold on November 15th. Joe stated, "How much does he want to do it? Is he doing it for money? How much does he have left in the tank? Those are all questions that'll make me buy the PPV. I'm going to feel bad if he gets knocked out. Conventional wisdom would say that this is a terrible fight. Conventional wisdom would say there's a 28-year-old with knockout power, real fast, young, athletic, and bold as shit." Curtis Blades has been highly critical of the fight, going so far as to say he wouldn't even tune in if it were scheduled for July 20th. During an interview, when the host inquired about his thoughts on the matchup and whether he intended to watch it, Blades dismissed it as a joke fight and confirmed that he has no interest in viewing it. His strong disapproval reflects a broader skepticism about the legitimacy and significance of this bout.
I will not be watching. I think it's a joke fight. You could tell just by how they've been interacting with the face-off and the press conference. That's not the Mike Tyson who's coming to rip your head off. That ain't Iron Mike.
So what are your thoughts about this fight? Do let us know in the comment section below. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this.